You keep seeing signs everywhere, don't you? The repeated numbers on the clock, the song that plays just when you're thinking of him, the dream that feels too real to ignore. And every time it happens, a part of you wonders if it's the universe whispering in your ear, telling you that he's thinking about you too, that maybe destiny is pulling you back together. But here's the truth that no one tells you. The universe isn't sending you signs about him, it's sending you signs about you. Every single synchronicity, every so-called message, is not proof that he's your soulmate or that he'll return. It's proof that you are craving connection, direction, and meaning within yourself. The signs are mirrors, not maps to him. They are echoes of your own energy, calling you back home. Think about it. If you were fully aligned with your worth, would you be scouring the world for clues about what he feels, what he thinks, or where he stands? Or would you be so deeply anchored in your own power that his presence or absence no longer dictated the rhythm of your life? The universe doesn't waste energy sending you breadcrumbs about someone else's thoughts. It sends you nudges, wake-up calls, and little winks to remind you that you are more powerful than the story you've been telling yourself. When you see that repeating number, when a song hits your chest like a lightning bolt, it's not about him. But let's be honest. I know why you want those signs to be about him. Because it feels good. It feels comforting. It feels like hope. Like maybe you're not crazy for holding on. You want the universe to validate your attachment. Because deep down, letting go feels like death. It feels like erasing the meaning from everything you invested your heart into. And that's terrifying. So your mind grabs onto any coincidence, any flicker of possibility, and twists it into a love letter from destiny. But that's not empowerment. That's addiction, wearing a spiritual disguise. You don't actually want him, you want what he represented. Safety, desire, recognition, the feeling of being chosen. And the universe knows this. That's why the signs keep coming. They're not saying he's the one. They're saying look at yourself. Look at what you're searching for and give it to yourself instead of begging it from someone else. You see, the universe speaks in energy. And energy always reflects back where your attention lives. If your mind is looping on him, then you'll see him everywhere, in everything. But that's not a cosmic message, it's selective focus. It's like when you buy a new car, and suddenly you see that same model everywhere. Your brain is wired to notice what you obsess about. So no, the universe isn't conspiring to remind you of him. Your own energy field is magnetizing reminders until you learn the deeper lesson. And that lesson is this. The signs are guides to your healing, not to his return. They're a spotlight shining on your longing, your wounds, your unfinished conversations with yourself. So what if, instead of asking, is this about him, you asked, what is this showing me about me? That's when the entire game changes. The repeating numbers stop being about whether he's thinking of you. They become about whether you're aligned with yourself. Seeing 11. 11? Maybe that's your wake-up call to make a wish not for his love, but for your own expansion. Hearing that song again? Maybe it's not a soundtrack to your heartbreak, but an invitation to feel and release the emotions you've been suppressing. Every sign, every pattern is a mirror. And the reflection is asking, are you ready to reclaim your own energy? Here's the thing. As long as you're fixated on him, you're outsourcing your power. You're letting your sense of meaning hang on his existence, his choices, his attention. And the universe doesn't want you small like that. It doesn't want you begging for scraps of hope. It wants you magnetic, radiant, undeniable. It wants you so aligned with your inner self that you no longer chase love and you attract it effortlessly. And ironically, that's when everything you've been chasing starts chasing you. But you can't get there by clinging to signs and hoping they point back to him. You get there by reading the signs as reflections of your inner world, and then shifting that world from longing to wholeness. I want you to imagine this. Every time you notice a sign, instead of spiraling into, "What does this mean about him?" you pause and ask, "What is this waking up in me?" You start journaling about the emotions that surface. You let yourself cry, rage, laugh, release. You treat each sign as a checkpoint on your healing journey, not a prediction of your romantic future. Over time, the obsession loses its grip. The signs stop tormenting you, and instead, they start empowering you. They become markers of your growth, proof that the universe is speaking directly to your soul, guiding you toward yourself. Now, some of you might resist this. You'll say, "But what if the signs really do mean he's thinking of me? What if I let go and I miss my chance with him?" Let me be clear. If someone is truly aligned with you, if they are genuinely meant to walk beside you, you will not need cryptic signs to confirm it. Their actions will confirm it. Their presence will confirm it. Real love is not ambiguous. It's not a scavenger hunt through angel numbers and half-remembered dreams. Real love stands in front of you, looks you in the eye, and shows up consistently. Anything less is not destiny. It's distraction. The universe isn't cruel. It doesn't play games with your heart. It's not dangling him in front of you like some cosmic carrot. The universe is wiser than that. It knows that your soul didn't come here to obsess over one person. Your soul came here to evolve, to expand, to remember your own divinity. And sometimes, yes, someone enters your life to trigger that awakening. But their role is to open the door, not to be the destination. The signs you're receiving aren't instructions to chase him, they're invitations to chase yourself. To chase your healing, to chase your highest self, until she's no longer out there somewhere, but right here, embodied, alive, magnetic. And once you get that, once you really embody it, something incredible happens. The signs don't stop, but they change. Instead of haunting you with reminders of him, they begin celebrating you. You'll see synchronicities that affirm your breakthroughs, that cheer on your alignment, that validate your new standards. The universe starts to feel like a supportive partner instead of a trickster. And you realize that it was never about him at all. It was always about you, becoming the woman who doesn't wait for proof, who doesn't chase love, who doesn't beg for validation. You become the proof. You become the sign. You become the magnet. So, the next time you see that number, hear that song, or feel that surge of déjà vu, stop giving your power away by wondering what it says about him. Start giving your power back by asking what it says about you. Because the universe isn't sending you signs about him. It's sending you signs about your own readiness to awaken, to rise, and to remember who you are. And when you finally read those signs correctly, you stop chasing shadows and start embodying light. And that's when everything you desire, love, connection, abundance, finds its way to you. Not because you begged for it, not because you decoded a cosmic riddle, but because you became aligned with it. The universe isn't asking you to obsess over someone else's energy. It's asking you to master your own. And when you do, you'll never again need a sign to tell you if someone loves you. You'll already know you are loved because you'll be radiating it from the inside out. That's the truth the universe has been trying to send you all along.